42 minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. 42 minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. BYB. No hair, no makeup or fancy shit. Just a big bag of fun, that's all. That's it. 42 minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. 2,520 seconds with the Bad Yogi Bunch. 3% of a day worth laughing with the Bad Yogi Bunch. That's right. So cute you might get a cavity. Mix in a little light depravity. 42 minutes with the Bad Yogi Bunch. BYB. No rules, no. Just fools. Cools. With a Bad Yogi Bunch.
Gordon, stop hitting buttons.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Look at God damn it, man.
Oh, my house voice. Testing.
Yeah.
House
My
voice.
God. You never had an indoor voice.
I never did.
Yeah.
They love me at these events, you know, when you go out and scream and shit. And,
Yeah.
Yep.
Do your does everybody have a presenting voice in your family?
They're quieter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I should say more quiet. My brother is a singer, so you know no, he's not quiet, but he's also very soft spoken.
Mm.
So
Yes.
but
What kind of singer? Like what kind of music?
country music. If you ever went to Norm's Roadhouse of Blues on River Road,
I have never been to North.
Never.
well, it's not there anymore.
Wow, no, I
What?
want to go though.
It's gone now because it got flooded when all that
Oh,
got
yeah.
flooded. So the places it got flooded.
That's
so
down
it's
in
gone
Bellevue,
now.
correct? On
Uh,
River Road?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I think
Bellevue.
so.
By the river.
It's-
All the way to Pico.
Yeah, almost to Ashland City.
The road near the river.
Yeah.
City. Yeah. That's actually a really beautiful
It's
road.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the 42 Minutes of the Bad Yogi Bunch. And again, thank you for all your comments. They've been coming in hot. And I'm kidding. No one's following us. You know?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we're thanking the viewers, but it's really just us.
Yeah.
A couple of people
Yeah.
that
My
we know.
kid.
Yeah.
And your kid,
My kid.
every time,
Uh-huh.
first one to post.
She always does, yeah.
She's a trooper. We should get her on.
No, but she had a great idea, and I want to do
Bring
this.
it.
When we did the can squeeze,
Uh-huh.
which is, obviously just our numbers.
A highlight.
Hello, hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she was like, well, where can I? Because she loves it now.
The can
Wow.
collapse.
Yeah. But she was like, oh, I think you should have people do it and then send in pictures of themselves doing it.
What a great idea.
Or have
That
them
is a
just
good
send in your
idea.
cans,
No,
you know?
we do not want that. Well, actually, I guess
But
we could.
think how much
And
Mike would
Michael
like
can
it.
pick them up.
Michael would love it. Circle
I
of
love
life.
this. It is.
But anyway, she was saying if we do things like that, get the viewers to send in a video for YouTube
Yes.
of them doing the same
Yes.
thing.
I've been
That's
studying
fun.
this. It's called engagement.
Yes.
Yesterday, speaking of we were downtown hacking the Bad Yogi Punch, just trying to get people to know who we
Oh,
are.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Some kids from North Carolina. This is what we ought to do. Kids from North Carolina. First, was it their mother that said no, or
she looked
or
like
just like a chaperone?
I think a chaperone.
Anyway, she was like, no, we don't want anything to do with this. So we walked off. We walked
Well,
off.
hold tight for a second. Paint the picture. I had a bag filled with Canadian swag that I brought back last time I went up.
And your Canadian garments.
And my Canadian garments and my hat. And we were going out to promote the Bad Yogi Bunch. And then if they would talk to us, give them a little swag and say, go Canada. Sorry.
Well, she refused the initial offer.
I see.
So, to me, it's like you refuse to walk on by. We're done. Anyway, somehow, some way, she comes up and says, "Okay, the kids can talk." She had 4 kids with her, and they each and every one of them pulled up Bad Yogi Bunch on their phones, pushed follow,
Excellent.
and said, "Film it, push follow," and they each of them had their showing us where they
Aw.
followed.
So we
us.
have tripled
yes
our fan base in one meeting. And all I had to do is give away a stuffed moose.
Yeah.
We were a little shocked that this one guy. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Mom? Can we talk about the guy that Doesn't like Canada?
He's bound to be up there by now.
Yeah. So
You found the one guy who doesn't like Canada.
I think so.
In the
And it
morning.
was so strange.
Yeah.
So we were down, and we were just finished talking to these kids who were like fantastic and really like, oh, I love these Canadian things. And
They're young
then
adults.
I
really, but-
happened to. This guy came out of a gift shop with his wife, and he was probably in his 60s, mid 60s. That's a dog.
Yes, it's Bobby.
Come here, Bobby. Come here, baby. Hang on. Technical break. Come here, baby. Oh, you know what? Hang on. We can talk at the same time.
Yeah.
And so this guy comes out of the store, and I just said, "Hey, sir, would you talk to us?" Hey, babe. And do we have another one? She doesn't get it. Snooze, you lose.
And he said,
And he said under his breath, he shook his head, and I guess he noticed my Canadian swag, and he shook his head and just went, "Pay your what? Pay your share. Pay your share.
Pay your share.
Head shaker.
Pay your fair share.
Sorry about that.
Pay your fair share.
What is that?"
It said pay your fair share.
And I was caught off guard, which most things catch me off guard. But what the beep
Yeah.
does that mean? Like, do we have a debt? Send a check somewhere, which I don't have. You know,
He didn't say what he was talking about.
no, because like a
conflict
typical
he doesn't know.
I
the
mean-
coward. Like I would have done that maybe
Mhm.
if I was a total dick and said pay your share. Then I would follow it up with when someone says, "What do you mean?" Well,
Yeah.
here's what I mean. But not. I think this guy
Yeah,
was
I
like,
mean,
my son.
Say it and turn
My son
around and
said
walk
Canada's
off.
stupid.
No,
Yeah.
stereotypes are real. Not
Yes,
towards
they
you,
are.
towards this person.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
real toward me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a just
Well,
nod
I-
your head and understand.
I
who we're
believe
dealing
that
with.
I might have vocally promoted our new prime minister. Wow, go Carney!
Tea coffee.
I think we decided I shouldn't go down that road of talking politics, which I wasn't
Yeah.
anywhere, which I will never do.
Right.
But I just thought it odd. But go Canada. Sorry, I won't promote it.
Well,
It's just another country.
he's not gonna
And
be
just
watching
to
the
be
show.
clear,
He's not a
Lower
fan.
Broad is really 3rd Avenue to 1st Avenue. But there you go.
Oh,
Wow.
I've been schooled.
Yeah.
You're right. I only got here 25 years ago.
That's right. That's right.
I did once when I was back in London, knowing I was coming to Nashville. I really believed, and I shouldn't admit this. I thought
you
that, yeah, I should. I thought that Lower Broadway, based on what my friend here was describing, still had saloon doors. Like it was
Oh.
Wild West shit.
Hmm.
And that's what was exciting to me. And I
Even though
came,
this isn't the Wild West, or never was.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Why did you think that?
I don't know. I think I saw a picture maybe of back
Willie
when
Nelson.
of Willie Nelson.
And the
I thought
saloon.
everyone there
Or
is
the
Willie
Wild Horse
Nelson
Saloon.
or Loretta Lynn. There's
A
just
redheaded stranger.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
and some
that
chick that shaves her legs. You know,
when I moved here from Colorado, that was the question. Was like, oh, here it was. Oh, you lived on the side of a mountain, and you had a horse, right? No. And then
Wait,
when
what?
I
That's-
moved
Mhm.
to Nashville, because I was from Colorado, obviously I lived on a mountain
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
had like livestock,
Okay.
and
did you though?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
And then
Fact check
once
that.
I went, there's a picture of me riding a horse.
Google mapped Angie's parents' house.
And then once I went back to Colorado, it was like, oh, you wear a cowboy hat now and listen to nothing but twangy country music. So, yes.
People from my hometown accuse me being of a long hair
Oh.
because I listen to classical music. And
Doesn't even make sense.
well, but no, it doesn't make sense. They were friends from Cleveland, and
Oh, Cleveland, of
yeah,
course.
see,
yeah.
home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
But, you know, they were very, very country oriented. You know, when they got here, and we took them to the Opry and dropped them off. That's
Oh,
as
wow.
close as I ever
So
got.
any music outside of country music was just long hair hippie music.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even Classical music?
But that's pretty
Yeah.
much all I listened to at that particular time.
Yeah. What classical music did you?
The radio, WPLN, and it was before WPLN now is all talking, but before it was all
It was
all
classical
music.
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
And I had it on all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean that was the big channel.
Was that
That's where
television?
No,
Was that
radio.
Yeah,
Radio.
Yeah.
That's where the Opry was.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the many places that the Opry was before going to the Ryman Hotel, the Ryman Auditorium. The many places that they had performed, like the War Memorial Auditorium, they played there. They did sometime they set up a barn and had their shows in a barn. And
I wish there was more of that. Like, you know, all these acts are lots of complaints about Ticketmaster and Live Nation, all these. You can't go to a concert for under $200 sometimes.
Scalping money.
Is there a way for, like, let's say Bad Yogi Bunch has a couple of hits and we're now in a place where we could play a theater, like a 2,000-seater, okay?
That's
Bobby.
Go on.
I think I said several
Bobby,
several
she's
hits.
all right.
Yeah.
She's
But-
all right.
Couldn't we just rent
It's
like
all right.
our own
It's
venue
all right.
and do it? Like, why do we have to have these?
Well, people do. You're talking about like bands that are traveling and playing small.
You're just
venues?
talking like grassroots, do it yourself.
Yeah, like why are we enslaved to these Ticketmasters and these bots that buy the tickets?
Greed and money, like everything.
Then,
right?
but if you were going to set up a place where you're going to perform, short of selling tickets, would it not be a street corner, or say
guess, yeah.
if you wanted to say rent out a cover at the park?
Well, I mean, I'm managing the Bad Yogi Bunch. I go to a venue and say, how much is it? And they say it's $10,000 for the night.
Mm.
And I hire my own production and I come in with my band, I set up, our staff tears it down and we go.
Mm-hmm.
Then we know our hard cost is going to be $30 a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But all that stuff happens.
I think that still goes on.
But I think that happens, but then there's the third party ticket place that charges another $20.
But where we would be, we could do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're a baby. We're a baby band.
Right. So the baby bands do that.
Baby
That's
bands.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you can probably rent out the public library.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should
even
we?
Madison.
Mhm.
Should we?
Tennessee State Museum. Mhm.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
downtown public library has a beautiful auditorium.
And burned out parking garage.
Yeah.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I it's always been my thought for many years to outlaw automobiles downtown. Just don't let them go downtown.
Outlaw
Ride the bus.
automobiles.
Yeah.
We've tried to get a rail system here that failed, and
But you know why that failed? You know, the auto industry stopped that. Think of that, 65 cars off the road. It's not a difficult.
it's not going to happen here. It's,
Yeah.
they're-
And like
people
I
love
passed
their
the,
cars, yeah.
the bus going downtown at the end of our street.
Again,
There's never more than one
outlaw
person
them.
on it.
Outlaw. Well, it's not the case for me, and
It's
I'm
you.
on there
Yeah.
virtually daily. So it to say that I saw a bus and there was one person. I do too. Oftentimes I get on and I'm the only one on there, and I'm like,
It's my bus.
My driver picked me up, and I tell him, I've got it all to myself.
I would love it. I mean,
Yeah.
I would love if we had that
I have a bus
in
pass.
place. Yeah, I ride the bus sometimes to work from another location because I couldn't do it from home. It would be impossible.
Oh yeah.
take you 3 days to get there.
But
But-
then, see, that's another thing.
no.
Even with the rail system,
We got to build up a monorail.
Pretty negative, Sam. Pretty negative about this.
I
You know what? We're
think
gonna
it's
spin it.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
well, I've ridden the bus for so long that it makes too much sense to me
Yeah.
to have someone else driving and me not having the frustration of some fool in front of me. They get to deal with it.
Right.
When you worked, did you ride the bus?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people on our street that work at Vandy and down that
Yeah.
area that always take the bus. They have cars, but they always go down. People I didn't think would normally take the bus. Like
Dr. Stassen. He lives on 15th Park.
we don't want to give away.
Yeah, he lives on but
addresses of doctors.
I'm sorry.
I need meds.
The gentleman up the street he had 2 children. He went and with his 2 children
Their
every
names are
day, got on the
Frankie
bus
and
and
Joe.
went to work and took his 2. I don't know where he took his children.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a reputable place.
Mark, where did the doctor take his children? He took him to the weird spots.
Uh-huh. And I made it even worse by calling it reputable.
Yeah.
Well, I know that we are all in agreement. It would be phenomenal if we could. It would be great.
If they built a system where
Mhm.
it was easy. And I will say, I know I'm in a situation where it is very easy.
Yes,
I know
your
that
location.
56 right there
Mhm.
on Gallatin Road runs every 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you can't find somewhere in 12 minutes every hour,
Mhm.
you're planning already, are you not?
When I lived in that's why one of the things I love. I lived in New York for a little while. And
the subway and the bus system.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just always on a bus. I mean, it's trouble to have a car there.
Mhm, yeah.
You know, and I had never lived in a city where that was the way you got around it, and just thought it was fantastic.
Like,
Plus, interesting things happen on subways.
Sure.
People, or you can just kind of check out and read and let somebody else do all that. But not here.
I
I don't ever really ride a bus.
have a friend who lives in New York and works here, and went to the airport, left Brooklyn, got to the airport, realized he didn't have his identification, got back in, whatever, just used a cab to an electric bike on the street, to a subway, back to his apartment, everything back in reverse, and got there,
Wow.
and made the flight in just enough time.
Wow.
But never could have done that had a car,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
possible to do it and manipulate all of those things in place.
mhm.
And we'll never have that.
Where do you
Here.
think? Do you think we'll ever, like in 25 years from now, will I still be alive? No, but in 20 years from now, do you think we'll ever go up?
That's what I said.
Oh, did I miss
a
that?
monorail system.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing
Mhm.
dog
Yeah.
things.
We
Okay,
need
so
a
we
monorail system
covered
because there's no more real estate here. We got to go up. I use it as a joke. That's not going to.
we're
happen
probably gonna
either.
have power packs.
We will have power packs.
Yeah, I have to confess, at my age, I am mightily disappointed that we're not flying cars yet. But
Yeah.
the Jetsons had me so looking forward to that.
You've been waiting
and here
ever
I
since.
am.
We're
here
close.
I am,
We're
walking,
close.
pedestrian.
But you have a bus pass.
Uh-huh.
That's all you need.
I can go anywhere I want.
That's all you need.
Second place prize.
My driver will pick
Second
me up
place
and drop me
prize.
off.
Yeah.
Boop. There we go.
Okay.
Well, that was exciting. We
Yeah.
talked about a lot of
Woo!
stuff that
Wow.
we got heavy there.
Have we
for a minute.
already?
We're not
No.
done.
Oh,
we just
Plus, we have to cut all of that. So
Yeah.
Really, we're starting over.
Let's
No.
start
Yeah.
over. Welcome, everybody.
we cannot promote the infrastructure problems of Nashville.
Yeah.
You know, we need clearance from the Hermitage Hotel.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you think Mark's coming in more just because he got a haircut?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think he's got a haircut.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at this. There he is.
Look at that.
And look
handsome
at
fella.
that's some awesome hair.
Woo!
He does have great
Yeah.
hair.
Really good
Doesn't he?
hair.
Oh, look at the
Really
gray
good.
vibe. Yeah, you
I
guys
know.
look like a
Excuse
duo.
me.
We
You
can
could
talk
do
about
modeling.
it. Yeah.
That is great hair.
No.
So tell me more about that. Can we talk about the
Oh.
Hermitage Hotel? Well, I
He's-
think there's a lot to mine here with Gordon.
Okay.
Because we talked about the history of it before you worked there. What it was
Yes.
famous for, the speech you sort of would probably give to guests and whatnot. Like, what are some of the things that you remember from your time there?
Minnesota Fats.
You were there for
Oh,
Minnesota
wow.
Fest.
Yes,
That's right.
He did,
Oh.
Yes, he lived there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
What?
He
Cool,
lived there.
yeah.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
He lived there, and they had on the mezzanine where I told you all the pictures were. He had a pool table on the mezzanine.
Did he often?
Oh
play it?
yes, often went up there and played and talked to guests and I mean it was another part of the Hermitage Hotel. You know, just
Was it house? He was a house gig, or did he just
He's a
live there?
housekeeper.
He
Yeah.
had-
Housekeeper
he
He
had-
worked in laundry.
Yeah.
he had a suite. I don't know whether there was an arrangement that he, you know, talked to people and entertained them while he was there, getting an advantage from it. But this was also close to the time that Color of Money came out with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
which was based on Minnesota Fats. So
Right. So was he there at that time when?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what was that? So if you walked into the hotel, where was he? If he was playing, where was the pool table? So it was on the mezzanine.
on the mezzanine.
So where was that?
You walk into the hotel and you go up the marble steps. Oh, which credit card? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
There is a huge lobby. Have you ever been there? It's a huge decorous,
Mhm.
and then the ceiling is all stained glass, and
Wow.
it's extraordinary. And then, like in the midst of that, like just an L shape, I would call it, was the mezzanine that for whatever reason they had.
Mhm.
And that, well, again with the history, a lot of the ladies who I don't know what to call them anymore. The ladies who ratified the vote, they had a
Women's
name.
suffrage.
The suffragettes,
Yeah.
What were they called, sir?
Suffragettes.
Suffragettes. They were stationed on the mezzanine, and then they went down the elevator and then went out of the ladies' entrance
Mhm.
and crossed Union Street and marched over. At the time that that
ladies'
lovely
entrance.
plaza was not there. The lovely plaza
Oh,
was
yeah.
not there. It was all there was a park. It was quite a
Mhm.
lovely park. But and again they marched across and then marched up to the Capitol.
Wonderful. Yeah.
We should do a field trip to the Hermitage.
Yeah. Do you go back? Do
beautiful.
you know
Yeah.
anyone
Oh,
there?
Nope.
No.
Don't know a soul. But it is. I've been in. Have you heard of the Pink Hermit? It's
Mhm.
down on the
Mhm.
corner.
Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
on the corner of the Hermitage Hotel. I went in there one day, only because it's pink,
Oh.
and I of course was decked.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Pink Hermit is a little coffee shop,
Yeah,
it's
a little
coffee shop.
cafe.
Oh, okay. I know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
and they
Still
have a
there?
little sidewalk
Yeah.
cafe and
Yeah.
sidewalk place and stuff, which they didn't have when I was at the Hermitage.
Yeah.
Um,
So you worked there for how many years?
The first time I worked about 4 years, and the second time about 2.
Okay. And then what did you do after that?
I moved to a different hotel.
Okay.
Not quite as
Bougie.
historical,
Mm-hmm.
but more money.
Right.
Yeah. And then, well, then I sort of tried to get away from hotels as much because I was as I was growing older, I was becoming more disagreeable.
And have you peaked?
Not yet.
Not yet. Sammy,
Yeah.
you said you came here. Did you come here for record business?
Yeah. I got offered a job. I was in college.
92?
Yeah, I think it was 92, 93. My uncle was running a record label here. So I think my aunt talked him into offering me a job. So I sold it. I was in California at the time and I sold everything I had, which was mainly an old Saab and some other things, and jumped on a plane and moved here, landed, and I'm like, what have I done?
Like alone? No, you just knew what? Your uncle?
Oh, my aunt and uncle were here.
And that was in 90.
92, 93.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was working for a record label here, and you're all looking at me funny.
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually curious how much from 92 to 98 when I got here, if it had changed very much.
I lived out in Brentwood for a little while, and then
So sorry.
I know.
That's okay.
It was actually a cool place. It was an old
Yeah.
farmhouse. But then
If we
moved
do have a
with-
Brentwood fan, I'm sorry. I do like Brentwood. I want to live there too.
and then lived on Woodmont.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
had an apartment. But I really wasn't here that much because they sent me on the road. So I kind of went to Bongo Java, first Bongo Java. I was a
Uh-huh.
cafe person.
Mhm.
And then at night, because of the music business, just go see shows. But mainly
Get
I was-
wasted.
yeah, kind of. But mainly just was out on the road. So I really didn't know the city that much. It wasn't until I moved here and moved back here in 2000, I think, that I really kind of saw and felt this city. And I'd been traveling for a couple of years. So I was kind of in this mood to explore and see things. And you lived over here.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I came over to East Nashville. I'm like, what is this
Yeah.
place? You
Yeah.
know?
Why do the women all look like this?
Yeah.
Woo! You know?
I don't know about that. But
Yeah. But
yeah, but I've been hearing tales of Sam for years and years. And then he finally moved to town.
showed up.
Mm-hmm.
There is a
With a
lot of
backpack.
legend
There is.
with the Sam. The Sam, they say.
Mhm.
So they say.
So they say. That's exciting.
Anyway,
And
yeah.
then did you stay in the music business for how
Let's
long?
see.
When,
I got moved
when
to-
did they let you leave?
I got transferred to New York, so that's when I lived in New York. That was like maybe 96 and 7. And after that, the label got shut down, which was fine. And I had this great Scottish girlfriend at the time, and we had this wonderful idea to get married on April Fool's Day in the building you normally get divorced in, and then go take a 2-year honeymoon backpacking around the world, and then immigrate to New Zealand. So that is exactly what we did
Wow, where's she today?
in Scotland, Bonnie, Scotland.
Bonnie, Scotland.
Yeah,
That's you traveled for how long? 2 years?
2 years.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's good to have these backstories. What's your backstory?
Nothing cool.
Come
like
on, you have a
that.
backstory. You got a cool story, Angee. Give it
I
up.
don't. Not after that. Like, well, I moved here.
Well, you came here for you were in the music business.
I was.
We are in music cities. That's why we should
Have
promote
to.
our industry.
Yeah. I worked at Cooters over. I'm kidding.
You did not.
I did
I
not.
wish you did.
Me too.
What was Cooters?
Cooters is
Oh,
still
by the-
around over
Yes.
Yeah.
It is
The
still
General
there.
Lee sits outside.
I went to a Little People wrestling match there.
Oh, I bet
It was
you
great.
did.
I went with my
Was it
my
mud
son.
wrestling?
What's that?
Are you kidding me? A Little People wrestling?
I went to
Well,
one as well.
It was promoted as midget wrestling,
Wrestling,
but
yeah.
I didn't want to
You
say
can't
that
say
because
that
people.
anymore.
I know,
I know.
but you know what? When I was there, that's what they referred.
That's
to
what they
themselves
called
as.
it. Yeah. I went to
But-
one at Whiskey Kitchen downtown.
I thought it was great. I went. My son invited me. It was like a father-son thing, and that's what he chose,
Mhm.
and it was fantastic.
Mhm.
When I came back from traveling and spent a little time in Tucson, they have a weekly newspaper, and that's what I saw on the front. It's like, midget wrestling, and it said, "They will bite your ass."
You're like,
And I'm
wow,
what
double.
is this amazing cultural experience that I have been in the dark about. I so want to see a midget bite somebody in the ass in a little, leotard.
Mhm.
So I did.
And hope it's
Saw it,
you.
right.
You know.
Yeah. And there was this total local wrestling scene, which is like a farm team
Yeah.
to get you to the.
Oh, it's still around.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
It's
It's
just-
flourishing.
Is it?
If I may, since it is still around, because I've never actually heard of the small people wrestling.
Yeah.
Most and again, it is regarded as midget, but all I've ever heard was small people toss or midget toss is what and I'm like, really?
Oh.
You throw people?
Well,
And that was
That's a thing?
I
You know-
I
Like a
understood
Like a Red
it was,
Bull.
yeah.
Those weird
yeah,
Red Bull
yeah,
sports.
yeah.
Like launching
Let's throw
things.
little people. But I did. I met because when I go to those things, I like to support. So
When I go to those things.
I do. When I go to those,
so many.
when I go to the
Yeah.
weird shit, I like to buy all the merch.
Sure.
And so I bought the masks that they wear.
Oh, the wrestling mask.
Yeah.
Mexican wrestling mask.
It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll bring it
wow.
We can wear them another time.
Oh, yes.
But anyways, I was talking to. We went up for the meet and greet, and I got to meet the girls and the guys that were doing this thing. And it's really interesting. One of them was her dad was a famous midget wrestler in California, and she had 1 million followers on YouTube. She was like, she was the draw.
Mm-hmm.
And she was good.
And they have like ludicrous names, like
Oh,
making
yeah.
fun of themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Tick, I think, was one of them. Little Tick.
Yeah.
But there's a story there somewhere.
But isn't that today's vaudeville? I mean, more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
Where-
Oh, what I meant to say
Mhm.
was when we were talking, I said, some point we got very comfortable where I could say, do you ever feel like, oh, we're kind of a joke? You know, is this like, you take this seriously? She goes, there was years ago, people started to say, stop calling them midgets, stop doing this. And he said, it put a lot of us out of business.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
We're state fairs.
livelihood.
We're music videos. We're a circus.
Similar thing happened with the sort of freak shows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They just, I think there was a campaign alleging that they were being exploited, and then it was just kind of like an unpopular thing to have. And then there was a documentary done at some point years ago, and they're like, we're kind of out of work. Like,
Yeah.
this was the thing we did. Nobody really asked us
Yeah.
if that was okay. So
I understand, like, it was a nice idea. Like, hey, let's, we're not picking on these people. Why do we, like, only have them in circus and fun vaudeville type things? But was their livelihood.
Well, isn't it much like the circus is now? I
Yeah.
mean, the circus is a
Which I don't think is a very popular thing anymore because
I mean,
It-
the
are
animal
they?
well,
cruelty. Yeah.
Traveling?
they do still
Yeah.
have circus. I've seen them. I've seen where they travel around. I think
Shriners have one that.
a
Totally
lot of
pretty
it has well, I know with Ringling Brothers, it had to do with taking out the elephants.
Yeah.
Because once the
I think
elephants were
there's
gone,
probably accusations of a lot of cruelty, and this is not. I can kind of see that.
Mhm.
Oh, totally.
Why you wouldn't want to do
being
that.
cruel
Things
to the
change.
animals, and
Yeah, just
look at how they're doing now with getting elephants and different animals to the sanctuaries where they need to be. And,
Exactly.
taking care of instead of having a chain around their
Yeah.
hoofs or whatever they're called,
Legs.
feet,
Yeah. Elephants have legs too.
and chains. No,
it's a body and it's a foot.
and
this is
sometimes they live that way for their entire lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
And
good.
elephants live for a pretty good while, don't they?
They do.
We went to a elephant sanctuary, a
Mhm.
rescue sanctuary in
There's one
Thailand
close
years
to
ago.
here.
Is there?
In
There's one in
Hohenwald,
Tennessee. Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
There's a,
That was one of
there's
the
a
field trips. Let's field trip
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
This table travels,
And
maybe.
Mark.
you play an
sorry.
instrument, do you not?
What's that?
You play an instrument?
Oh, I played all the instruments.
I'm watching all these videos on TV where this guy goes and plays music to different animals, and he went to a place with giraffes, and they all just started coming up to him, started smelling the guitar, started just being close.
I think
and
I
hearing the
found my new
music,
fan base.
and he'd go to other places and the donkeys and yeah.
I do well. Let's do that.
That sounds
There's-
like a venue you can afford to rent.
Yeah,
out.
there you go. That's what you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
F
the
you,
practice.
Live Nation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's the
Don't fuck
but
with my
think-
zoo.
Yeah.
Think having the band out there playing and all the animals come up and you could get yourself an ark.
Aw. Yes.
Yeah,
I've always
I don't
wanted
know
an ark.
how much money you're going to make. It's probably tough to get.
But think for a minute. There's
giraffe
always
to, like,
there's already
fumble
one in
around with a debit
Kentucky.
card to pay for these tickets.
You
of
know,
yours.
but that's where we ask our fan base. Chip in so we can build our ark. It's for the
Oh my
animals.
God.
Let's hold on for a minute. There's already an ark in Kentucky.
There is. Yeah.
Oh,
You
But
seen that?
I understand they're
There's-
having a lot of water problems with it, so you might want to consider that.
well, our ark will be fiberglass.
I
Wow.
think
Did our
you're
show just go
looking at
to?
who
Oh my
is
God,
on
yeah.
the ark.
How's
Yeah, this
Bill
is it.
Cosby doing?
Yeah.
We start talking about something else.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing as well as he thought he'd be in his older age.
Isn't he gone?
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
He's dead?
I think.
He didn't die, did he?
You know what?
Fact check.
I actually have no idea.
We're here to
don't-
tell you on the Bad Yogi Bunch that
Wow.
Bill Cosby's dead.
We're all up
Breaking news.
I don't think he is.
Breaking news.
He's
Thank you,
back.
Mark.
He's not.
No.
Oh.
Still eating pudding pops. Yeah, he is in jail, I think.
Oh wow!
I thought they let him out.
Is he? I don't think he
I don't
got
think
out.
he is. Yeah, he got out.
But then we thought he was dead. So
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think he did some things that he shouldn't have.
such a shame too. You know.
Bad Billy. Yo, total shame.
I don't
He was
really want
such
to
a-
talk about this.
I
just
mean,
was-
come
Okay.
on, guys. Where are we going?
Are-
Where are we going here?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's talk about Kurt Cobain.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
Who has died that we can talk about and fondly remember? Toby Keith.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Did he die?
yes.
I think
He
he
did.
died long before he died.
He
but
had stomach cancer or something. He
Oh.
had a cancer.
Did he
What a
really?
shame.
Yeah, he did. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about
Mhm.
Well,
that subject, so
Yeah.
take it away.
Take it away, Angee.
Dave. yeah.
Yeah. you're in the you're in the music industry. Tell us all about Toby.
Oh, no, I didn't work with Toby. I don't know.
No.
I don't. But I know. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Toby
Yeah.
Keith at all.
Fair enough.
All I know is he had a song that I did like, because what was it? Where it said, "Oh, I'm not as good as I once was,"
Mhm.
because he says Dave. And I always
Oh,
love that.
yeah.
My kids love that.
Yeah.
Dave. But
Anyway,
sorry,
so
yeah.
more about the Hermitage Hotel board and
Oh
everything
my
else.
God.
No, I think we've capped the Hermitage. What about what's next on our list? Angie, do you have the list of things
I
we're going
do.
to talk
Let's
to the people
see.
about?
So on the list, it says we should talk about. No, we.
And
You've already-
I apologize because I didn't bring an activity this time.
Whoever is in your ear,
Yeah.
aren't they telling you?
Yeah.
Do we have that?
No, it's just
We don't have
breaking
it.
news that I get in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
God.
don't want to talk about
Don't.
any of that.
Don't even
I don't
bring
want
it
to
up.
talk about any of that.
Oh, come on, it'll be
We're
fun.
so limited what we can talk about now. I feel we should talk more about Angie, though.
Oh yeah.
I think-
Come
I
on,
think-
ask questions. Truth or dare. Truth or dare time.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Angie, I
Yes.
don't know. Do you have children?
I have 2 children. I have 2 daughters,
And their
I-
ages?
18 and 12. I have one
How is
going to
that
college
possible?
very soon.
You must have been a baby.
Yes, raped as a young child.
Lord.
Kidding.
But
Kidding.
then
I love my children.
were you thrown
I
up
had a
against the
wonderful
wall?
husband.
Mark, you're going to need to put a trigger
Yeah,
warning on
just-
that.
No, that's. Sorry, kids.
No,
Yeah.
that
Sorry,
moment
here,
that
here, here.
happened.
Ask
My
some more
life has
questions,
been
Gordon.
so good.
And I said to
Yeah.
myself, what a wonderful world.
Yeah.
I have 2 great kids. And
One's off to college.
yes, she'll be going to Memphis.
Wow.
Mhm,
I think for security,
mhm.
because we're getting pretty big out there, don't mention locations.
Oh,
of
I'm not.
children
No,
Yeah,
she's going. You know,
To out where the FedEx
a
building is.
huge institution
Yeah.
in Memphis. Yes. So I'm excited about that. Big transitions in my household, of course.
One down.
One down.
And the
Closer to being
12-year-old
solo and free.
12-year-old is going in the seventh. Well, they don't have.
Yeah, she'll be in 8th grade.
They,
In
just,
eighth
they still
grade.
have 7th grade.
No, but the middle school thing always confuses
Oh.
me.
Yeah, middle school is cruel and horrible and
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
But that's like our junior
mean.
high school, or
Yeah,
my
same.
like my
Mhm.
junior high school.
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
But then that pretty much goes from kindergarten to high school, doesn't it?
The awfulness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
just
so every
I
stage.
think it's just middle school. You're so weirded out by your own body.
Yeah.
kind of.
So many
Ugh.
things are happening that you don't understand yourself that are
Mhm.
happening. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're.
I think that's
Then
where
when
a
you
lot
get
of the
raped.
meanness comes from.
Yeah, I know.
Sam, did
2
you?
words. We're not going to say midgets anymore.
Yeah.
Avoid the other word, maybe, but no.
Yeah.
What,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
we're going to edit all that stuff. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So-
We tend to joke, and I have a tendency and always have to take things way too far.
Mhm,
And it's gotten me in trouble most of my life.
mhm.
Like with the law, with family,
Yeah.
with
I
porn
think-
stars,
Yeah.
everything. Can't say anything anymore.
I've not been in trouble with the law, which is shocking based on that I don't keep my mouth closed.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, when was that?
Gordon.
In your younger days?
Just middle school also?
Yeah.
No.
Mark, can you pull up a record?
Full-blown
Tennessee?
adulthood.
Yeah, you do.
Was in jail.
You were in jail?
Yeah.
Tell
was in
us.
jail.
Wow.
We're proud of you. You didn't kill anybody,
You
right?
lived to
No,
tell
I
the
didn't kill
tale.
anybody.
You didn't hurt
I
a
kill
child?
anybody. Nope, didn't hurt anybody.
Then you're free.
Didn't hurt anybody. Someone made a call, and the police showed up and drug me out of my shower, and I kind of went ballistic because it wasn't. They just there were 4 or 5 come in my bathroom and get me out of the shower, and my bathroom is not that big for 4 or 5 policemen to come in and me
Kind of a
drag me out of
fantasy,
the
I'm sure,
shower.
for you.
Goodness.
And you still had conditioner in your hair, which is infuriating.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is that I had color in my hair,
Oh.
and I was in the shower to wash the color out.
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't quite gotten to the color yet. I was bathing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. For some reason, by the shock of it all, I blacked out. There was a scuffle. The scuffle, from what I understand, lasted from the dining room to the living room to the front porch to the yard. I'm butt naked.
Is there any video of this?
No, this was before video. Well, it wasn't before video, but it was before it was commonplace. And I'm sure that police didn't have. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was taken to jail. I was thrown into a very, very cold cell, I guess it was.
Did they cover you? Did they give you, or were you just naked?
Naked. And
What?
Can they do that?
well,
They
had
did that.
a neighbor had told them get him some pants. Someone brought me my pants, but when they threw me in the cell, yes, I was naked, and it was probably 50 degrees, and I was in there for 3 days.
3.5 years.
What?
I was in there for 3 days. Yeah, it was very, very exciting.
Wow.
A highlight of my life.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
But I had the experience. I know what it's like, and I know what not to do now.
Oh. The engagement part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, tell us what you think Gordon did.
Oh no.
No.
He wants to know. Guess, and what gets you thrown into jail for 3 days naked in Tennessee?
What was the hair color? What were you going for?
Blonde,
Blonde.
blonde.
Mm.
Because
Blondes always have more fun.
it's kind of white, and I kind of thought that, well, I won't have to touch it up so much.
Yeah.
And it's Nashville. What other color do you do?
Yeah. You don't want to say why you were. You don't have to. Why you were arrested and thrown in jail.
Indecent exposure.
You don't have to.
In my shower,
Yeah.
indecent exposure. A
Oh,
horrific chapter. Here's the highlight. It was on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
I was in there 3 days. I was conscious, aware. The first 2 days I wasn't aware that I was in that room. I snapped when they
Mm-hmm.
came in and
Yeah.
drug me out of the shower. So I don't really remember. I didn't for a very long time remember what occurred, everything that occurred. But sadly, what happens in life, because I for so long I went not remembering, and I was trying so hard to remember what happened. What
Wow.
did I do? What did I do? What happened that caused this? And I kept asking questions, and nobody had any answers, or nobody could respond. Well, I just made it so that it didn't happen again.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
sorry to hear that, Gordon.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's,
It stank, but I also learned. There was sometime it is a literal kick in the pants
Yeah.
to stand up straight and think, well, here we go.
All right. Do you want to just wrap it up? Want to do
Bring
it?
the fan out.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you didn't even bring
Yeah.
the fan.
He can.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
he can cut the bad story out, can he? All that time.
No, we're keeping that story. We can go.
Wait, I don't know how it works.
Oh, of course, you. Look at that.
Now that's a natural.
Wait.
Mhm.
Yeah. Flip it around.
Do the flip.
Yeah.
Do the,
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
All right.
hang
Till
on.
next time.
Till next time.
Till next time, we'll see you.
Till
then.
next time.
Oh my
And
god.
we're going the other way now
All right.
because we can.